Good morning, class. How are you? Okay, fine. Welcome in the class. I am Premlata, HOD Social Science. Today we will start Civics chapter first, power sharing. So before starting the topic, I want to discuss some basic terms we have discussed in ninth class. So in ninth class chapter first, what is democracy and why democracy? We have learnt a lot. Different types of government formation. Why do we need to adopt democracy? So you all are aware that in modern era, most of the countries are adopting democratic formation of government because this type of government provide rights to the humans. People are having right to equality, right to freedom, right to express themselves. That's why they want to choose their leader themselves. Firstly, the meaning of democracy should be clear to all. Democracy means the rule of the people. The government system in which the people are having right to elect their leaders. The head of the state not get the power hereditary. So we will start the topic. In this chapter we will discuss the two stories. One case we are taking from the Europe continent and other we are taking from the Asian continent. So I want to tell you that not in India, not in the neighboring country of India, almost in the whole world, most of the countries are adopting the democratic formation because of it is better than others. Because in other formation of governments, the leaders are taking all the decisions. But in democracy, people are taking participate in the lawmaking process as well as in the decision taking process also. So, firstly, we will know that why do we need to power sharing? What is power sharing? So power sharing means to divide the power among different levels of government, among different organs of government. So really I want to discuss that what are the levels of government and what are the organs of government. So firstly, the levels of government. In a country, the all types of decisions are not taken by a single government. That's why power is divided among different levels like that: central government, state government and local bodies. Organs of government like that: legislature, executive and judiciary. All three organs are doing work as the body part of human beings. Now we will start the topic. Power sharing. What is the aim of this chapter? Why we are discussing this? After the studying of this chapter, we will be know about the ethnic composition in Belgium and Sri Lanka. In ninth class, we have discussed that we need to adopt democracy because we are having a vast country. Most population, more and more population is there. Mostly the big countries, they are following, they are adopting the democratic formation. Is it right? No. China is the most populous country of the world. Russia is the largest country by size. But in both the countries, there is no democracy. So what is the main cause of democratic formation? Ethnic composition. Social diversities is the main cause. On the basis of religion, on the basis of caste and languages, people are conflicting with each other. They are not agreed to come on under one umbrella. That's why there is need to share power among the different levels and among the different organs of the government. So firstly we will discuss the ethnic composition in Belgium. Belgium is a country in Europe. It is a small country and sharing border with Netherlands, France and Germany. The population of that particular country is less than Haryana state and size also the smaller than Haryana. But that country is adopting democratic formation due to ethnic composition. So which type of conflict is there and why? We are discussing here. Look at this picture. This is the map of Belgium. We will discuss through this pie chart. So out of total total population, 59% people are settled in Flemish region and they are speaking Dutch language. 40% people are settled in Wallonia and these are speaking French language. 1% people are speaking German. So this is the main cause of the formation of democratic government in that particular country. But situation is different in cities, like India also. In our country also, in the rural areas, people are speaking dialect languages, but in urban and cities, the people are speaking Hindi or English languages. Like that, this situation is also found in Belgium. So, in the capital city, Brussels, 80% people are speaking French and 20% people are speaking Dutch languages. On the behalf of this language conflict in this particular country, we know that democratic formation is required. There is need to share the power among different levels and among different organs of government. So, in Belgium, 3 levels of government is there. Central government, state government and community government. In our country, the third level government is known as the local government. But in Belgium, the third level government is known as community government. Our next part of this topic is ethnic composition in Sri Lanka. You all are aware about Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka was also colonized like India. And that country got independence in 1948. It is a small neighboring island country, and in this country, democratic formation is established due to the conflict on the basis of religion and languages. So in Sri Lanka, we will discuss through this chart, pie chart. 70% people are Singla speaker. 70% people are Singla speaker. They are speaking Singla languages. And they are following the Buddhism also. So we can say that in Sri Lanka, language and religion, both are the causes of the conflict among the societies. 18% population in Sri Lanka are Tamil speaker. In 18%, 2 types of Tamil speakers are there. 13% Sri Lankan Tamils and 5% Indian Tamils. Who are Indian Tamils? The person from the South India who are settled in Sri Lanka, they are known as the Indian Tamils. Now they are speaking Tamil languages. Others, 1% other persons are there. 7% people are speaking both the languages, Singla as well as Tamil. And these 7% people are following the Christianity. So in Sri Lanka, the situation is different from the Belgium. What are the differences? Again, we are discussing. 70% people, the Singla speaker, follower of Buddhism. 7% population who are speaking both the languages, Tamil as well as Singla. These are followers of Christianity. 18% people are Tamil speakers and 1% other languages. So on the behalf of these conflicts, there is need to establish such kind of government which can provide the opportunity to all the part of the societies to take participation in lawmaking and decision taking process. But is it possible? No. What is happening in Sri Lanka we will discuss in the next video. You will be write short notes on ethnic composition of Belgium and Sri Lanka. What is the ratio of French speaker and Dutch speaker in capital city as well as in the other parts of the country? What are the main causes of social conflict or ethnic composition in Sri Lanka? You will find the answer of all 4 questions. Thank you. Have a nice day.